Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to preview week 11 of college football with the games today. So I'm going to go over the schedule here and get my picks for this week. We have some pretty good games this week. Number 2, Michigan and Penn State will headline the noon games, because that's a top 10 match at number 2 ranked Michigan. Penn State, with the situation, how will that affect the team, with the Jim Harbaugh suspension. Playing on the road at Penn State, tough place to play, big game. We'll see how Michigan responds. Missouri, Tennessee's a big SEC game at 3:30. Utah, Washington, so 2 good 3:30 games there, which I'll recap both those ranked games, including the 12 p.m. game, Michigan, Penn State. I don't even think I'll really bother to recap Kentucky and Alabama, my Wildcats, unless we win, which probably won't happen. Then Ole Miss and Georgia will headline the nightcap, another top 10 matchup. So let's get into the games here. I went over some of the games this week, or today, that you should watch. For the noon, the afternoon, and then the night game. Let's get into it here. Texas Tech at Kansas. I'm going to take the Kansas Jayhawks here. Texas Tech's too inconsistent this year. They're kind of just a mid team this year, where Kansas is just a much better football team. Like, Texas Tech ain't like good or bad, they're just mid. So I'm going to take Kansas here at home. Alabama playing at my Wildcats. Number 8 Alabama versus Kentucky. I'm going to take Alabama. Look, I really want to predict this to get an upset win, but I'm not going to be fucking biased. I'm just being real. Just pick Alabama. It's games, but it's a noon game, kickoff on ESPN, and it's our final home game. So the Kentucky could come out motivated and want to win this game, but I don't think it's going to happen. But our passing game has finally looked good, so maybe Kentucky can put it together. They've shown flashes, but I don't know. Alabama's just too good. They're just way better. I'm picking Alabama. Michigan versus Penn State. I know Penn State in their first real test looked bad against Ohio State, where they only scored 12 points in that game. But they looked good against a solid Maryland team. It's gonna be a tough game against Michigan, though. I know people look who they've played, though, but they still have an elite defense. J.J. McCarthy's probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks this season. They still have Blake Corum. I know Jim Harbaugh is suspended and whatever, but this is a tough game at Penn State. Penn State's a tough place to play, but I trust J.J. McCarthy and Blake Corum and that Michigan defense to win this game, because I don't think Drew Allard is as good as J.J. McCarthy. And James Franklin's team's kind of struggling big games like this. So I'm taking Michigan on the road. Tulane versus Tulsa. Give me Tulane at home against a bad Tulsa team. Old Dominion versus Liberty. I'm going to take Liberty to get to 10-0. Arizona versus Colorado. Arizona 6-3 against Colorado. Colorado's offense just fucking sucks. I'm taking Arizona. James Madison versus Connecticut. Give me James Madison, improve to 10-0. Miami versus Florida State. 6-3 Miami versus 9-0 Florida State. I'm taking Florida State at home. I don't see them losing to Miami. Utah at Washington. Utah and Washington's low-key going to be a good-ass game. But I think Michael Penix Jr. and Washington will stay undefeated. But I will say Utah will make this a close game. Tennessee versus Missouri. I'm going to take Missouri at home. Luther Burden is expected to play, so I'm going to take Missouri. Stanford versus Oregon State. I'll take Oregon State in this game. Oklahoma State versus UCF. Give me Oklahoma State. Carry that momentum. Texas versus TCU. Quinn Ewers is back, but they probably win. I'm just going to pick them regardless. Texas. West Virginia and Oklahoma. Oklahoma coming off 2 straight losses against 6-3 West Virginia. It's kind of hard to pick Oklahoma at this point, so you know what? I'm going to go with an upset. I'll pick West Virginia for my, upset victory. Mississippi. Ole Miss versus Georgia. I'll take Georgia at home. It's just hard to pick against Georgia, so I'm picking Georgia. Michigan State versus Ohio State. Give me Ohio State. Florida versus LSU. Give me LSU here. Duke versus UNC. Oh, what a great matchup. Oh, wait, it's football. But I mean, 6-3 versus 7-2. I'll take Duke on the road. UNC's kind of struggled. And USC versus Oregon. Give me Oregon. They're not gonna lose to fucking USC. USC might give like 40 points again. I'm gonna take Bo Nix and the Ducks. But yeah, that's my week 11 picks for today's college football game. So, till next time, peace.